They talked about the beautiful relationship that Maurice and Sonia which have built for years. That POAS is actually the one that destroyed the relationship. That's why it seems like there is a rival in the relationship now. But believe me, nothing like rival. Maurice knows who he wants. Don't see Maurice as if he doesn't know what he wants or who he actually wants. There's no way you tell me that Maurice will choose Pure Watt ahead of Sonia Uche. Even in that same relationship, even in that marriage, it's never easy in any way. It's never easy in any way to tell me that Maurice will choose will choose Pure Watt. Will choose Pure Watt over Sonia Uche. That's not even possible in any way because that's a man that really knows what he wants. A man that knows what he wants can never pick the wrong one because normally he will be like, let me do this and do that. I need a girl that will be like this and that. Then I will have to mingle with many to know who I will choose. You can't blame Maurice for always mingling with actresses. Different actresses, you see him dancing or even hugging or kissing every day. He knows what he is doing. Let's forget that he's a celebrity or he's an actor, but at least he actually knows what he is doing in another way. Look at it in every angle. Then you ask yourself, why is Maurice, always mingling with different ladies? And you think that he doesn't have one person in mind. Aside from that, he's an actor or he is doing his job, he's playing his role, that kind of a thing. No. There are things you should at least consider about human beings. We all know that Sonia Uche and Maurice, like two of them, their name came out in a very massive way and we know them immediately. Then Piwas came out from nowhere and said that she is in a relationship with Maurice. In fact, what she did is she jumped from nowhere. She jumped from nowhere to cover everything up. And so Maurice made a mistake by denouncing Sonia Uche that they are not in any relationship. Even if you are not in a relationship with her, you don't have to talk about it. You don't have to say anything about it. But you made that statement feel like you are cool. Let's read out this comment. I was on this live and Pio gave more insight into her life. After graduating from secondary school at 14 and getting into university immediately, she was only focused on being the best student and barely had any social life. She was used to being first position in secondary school, and that was the standard she went into university wanting to maintain. So she focused on reading her books. I always knew she's an intelligent girl, but I didn't know she was top of her class back to back. Well, that's not even anything concerning Piwas and this acting thing. What you actually said here is about her own time in school, especially in secondary school. That's no true life story. The story have not even started yet. This is the kind of stories you say when you have started saying the main thing, then you have to add this one. But basically, this is actually not news. And not even something that you all will just listen and be like, wow, so it is what it is. Believe me, anything that concerns Sonia Uche and Maurice, whether in a relationship or friendship, believe me, it is tight than anyone else you can think about. They are the best in Nollywood industry currently. Nothing can change there. No wonder she speaks how she does, and Maurice values the wisdom she brings into his life and career too. Marisam's first lady for a reason. Piwas is smart and very hardworking. Last year, she was working back to back, collaborating with different producers and putting in the work. Producers that work with her really like her, and you can see it in how they cast her several times. She's on so many Nollywood channels. For someone whose first full year working since her return to Nollywood was last year 2024, she has overproven herself. She deserves to take it slow this year, Queen of Bangers. Nobody is forcing anybody to be dropping back-to-back movies. It's not easy in any way. So tell me the reason why you think that. Tell me the reason why you think that Maurice Sam or even Piwas or even Sonia Uche will not be resting. This acting is so stressful. The acting itself is so stressful. It's never an easy thing. It's never an easy something at all. People will be like, drop back-to-back movies in a week. How? With which brain? If that person drop a mid movie now, an average movie now, you still be the one to come to under the comment section to drag that particular movie, which is not proper. Which is not proper in any way, believe me. Nothing else you will tell me. So we should leave these people and know that we should applaud them when it is necessary. And say that this is actually what we expect and what to do. Yes, it is what it is. You can like your own fave without hating on anybody. Like Sonia Uche without hating Piwas. Like Piwas without hating on Sonia Uche. The love will still grow. The love will still go very well. More than you expect. Didn't you hear Maurice say there has never been a romantic relationship between him and Sonia? That's what you think. I blame Maurice for this. Did you ever hear him say that about Pure? Which part of Sonia is just my colleagues didn't you understand? And didn't you hear Sonia say she has never dated any actor before? Sonia is happy with the movie wife title. Okay, for Maurice to say that he's not in any relationship, there's nothing like romantic relationship between him and Sonia. I know that's the particular time that all these problems started between Piwas fans and Sonia Uche fans. That's why I always blame Maurice. Maurice didn't man up. Maurice shouldn't have said anything concerning his relationship or friendship status with Sonia Uche. Now, you didn't say anything about your WATS. Why? You should clear the air once. Whether you're in a relationship with her or you're not in a relationship with her, you have to speak out. You have to say it. Now you say about Sonia Uche. Piwas fans now believe that you are in a relationship with their own fave. That's their own belief. That you are in a relationship with their own fave. Do you think that you are a celebrity that kids are watching or something like that? That you can say anything you want to say and go scot-free? Don't think that it is easy in any way. It's not easy and it can never be easy. There are things you shouldn't mention. There are things you shouldn't mention. Which like this, it doesn't make sense the way you say it. The way you say it, it doesn't make sense. So I don't see the reason why you should be so comfortable to say things about Sonia Uche, but you leave things about Piwas. I feel like Piwas is someone like, okay, that's someone that makes a lot of sense or something like that. So now WATS is now the one you value than Sonia Uche. That's what it shows, because for you to say things about Sonia in such a manner without saying anything about your WATS shows the kind of respect you have for both of them. There are levels to this shit, bro. Madam, take life. Your Maurice is not a serious guy. Your parents should advise you. It's getting out of hand. You are forsaking yourself too much on a man. Please advise yourself. Let's read out the comments again. Madam, take life. Your Maurice is not a serious guy. Your parents should advise you. It's getting out of hand. For people that actually don't understand, like people say that Maurice is a playboy. I don't believe that, because my own talk is always straight. I don't believe anything about you saying that Maurice is a playboy. In which way? If your parents advised you, your comment would have been sensible. But now, you have to deal with your parents not advising you, and you're not trying to advise yourself too. This is a war zone, because normally, Pure WATS fans and Sonia Uche fans, they are actually in a war zone. I don't know when peace will reign between the two fan base. I don't know when they will like themselves. But believe me, it will still take time. It will still take time, because Maurice will never come out publicly to say something that will end the drama. But he will actually stay one place and be listening and be looking. I don't see how that makes sense. You stay one place to look at how people, Sonia Uche fans and Pure WATS fans are dragging each other, and you feel comfortable with it. But you forgot you are really the cause of all this. You are really the cause of all this. Yes, Maurice is really the cause of all this. If Maurice kept quiet without saying that, yes, this won't be happening. Or even if he said it, he will say another thing about Pure WATS. Then we will know where to put our hand and say that this is actually what we were expecting you to say. And this is what we expect. It is as simple as that. If you are referring to Maurice as not being a serious guy because of movie characters, then why don't you believe if an actor dies in a movie as reality? Make it make sense to me. Una dey una house, they decide for this grown man. Una no dey crazy. I love what this person said here. Why don't you believe if an actor dies or even an actress dies in a movie as a reality? You won't believe that, but you want to believe that Maurice is a playboy because of movie. You want to believe that Maurice is a playboy because of movie? I don't actually understand the way people reason, the way people talk, but that's social media for you. Social media have made everything to be versatile, to be plain, to be open. Anybody can say, anybody can talk anything they want to talk. Well, it's fine, it's cool, because that's how we know how people reason and how their level of thinking and reasoning at the same time. And that's one of the things you should know about Maurice. That Maurice might not even have time for all these people. That's why I said before that Maurice can't get married to an actress if he eventually don't even marry Sonia Uche. Tell me the reason why you think that he will get married to another actress. Because believe me, you have already seen many things about actresses in Nollywood industry. You have seen many things about them in Nollywood industry. So there is no way you think that Maurice will just end up with another actress aside from Sonia. I'm not saying that Sonia Uche is the only good lady in Nollywood industry, or he's the only one that does a good thing in Nollywood industry. No. He is actually one of the best, but basically the person and the kind of human being he has MAURICE have mingled with actresses in Nollywood industry, I will actually pick SONIA which ahead of them. In terms of marriage, do you think that a man will get married to someone that indulged herself in BBS surgery? And you open your mouth and say, this particular person is actually, I want you to be the mother of my unborn kid or unborn kids. It's not possible. In terms of marriage, that's when you see that men are truly wise. And that's as simple as that. So no matter the way you behave, a man that knows your character knows your character. If you pretend, he still knows your character. So there's nothing to joke about here. There's nothing to form about here. Please drop your comments and like. Subscribe before you go. Thank you guys and see you next time. Bye.